Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're playing Need For Speed Unbound on PC, running with my overclocked MSI Vanguard RTX 5090 graphics card and Ryzen 9 9950X 3D CPU. So firstly, as always, I'll start off by showing you the graphics settings really quickly. So we are running a render resolution of 3840 by 2160 on my 4K 144Hz display. VSync is turned off, dynamic resolution scaling is off, no upsampling, frame generation is currently off. We will test that a little bit later in the video. 100% resolution scaling, HDR is enabled, and all the advanced graphics things are all ultra preset with everything fully maxed out. TAA for anti-aliasing, and all those settings are fully maxed out. So we're going to test 4K native, 8K native, 4K DLSS quality mode, and 4K DLSS quality mode with frame generation. And then we'll test out 1440p and 1080p native resolution to see how everything runs in place. Now this is my first time playing this on the 5090, so we'll see how this title scales at the different resolutions. And we'll take things from there. Let me go ahead and set up a race somewhere. Let's see, we got meetup, big money reward. Head over there, get turned around. I haven't played this title in a while. I know it's an arcade-based title, so we'll try to try our best to maintain. Oh, and somebody, excuse me, somebody did tell me there's a way to turn off these special effects. I forgot where to do it. I think it's in the vehicle settings. I think you have to do it individually to each and every car, so I'll have to do that another time, unfortunately. To turn off all these extra exaggerated effects like the wings. Smoke effects and all the other kind of over-the-top effects, at least in some respects they are. Yeah, I gotta go down a level here to get down. I can find out where the see, in Chicago this would be called Lower Wacker is what I want. It's like an underground area to go beneath the city. Let's go for a jump. Who cares about going underground? I want to do something fun. Pretty good. Not bad. Okay, yes, I want to be underground.
.2440 in the area doing something they shouldn't be doing.
I'm just having fun. Alright, since I'm just totally out of it in terms of getting underground to this area, let's go ahead and let's pull up a different area of the map here. Go over there and stun. Actually, I don't want to go there. Maybe that'll work out better. I'm gonna reset the afterburner. Sometimes when you pause the game, it kind of resets the FPS, so get initiated into a race here, and then we'll start changing settings. It does seem to scale very well, though. It is running very nice over 170. Oh, I was looking at the stats when I was driving. Sorry about that. But 174 FPS average, so pretty good. 1% low is not too bad. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but the GPS seems to be putting me in weird places, unfortunately. Like it was showing the waypoint over there. Okay, here we go. Finally. Alright, we'll see if we can still maintain this GTR, because I do like to use that car. So we got 8 plus. Alright, now we'll start changing resolutions. Oh, we gotta use this VRZ. That's fine, it just seemed up. So we'll reset the afterburner here. Not a good start.
Let's see what you got.
Looks like we're finally racing.
It looks like 4K native, averaging 180 FPS, 1% latency at 117, max FPS at 192. Alright, now very briefly, let's enable upsampling. So we'll put on DLSS quality mode, reset the afterburner.
Shit, we ain't rivals. You gotta be good to be my rival.
I think this car's kind of maxed out here, barely. Oh, 7th gear, I guess it's got a modified transmission. Thought it was going to max out in the 6th gear there.
My community's gonna appreciate your cash.
So 4K DLSS quality mode, averaging 203 FPS. 1% latency at 135. And max FPS at 220. Just very briefly, let's test out with frame generation. Reset the afterburner.
Don't worry, your money's going to a good cause.
And that's to put us average at 290 FPS, 1% latency at 222. I was looking at the stats, guys, sorry. Max FPS at 303. Yeah, I totally was. That's the thing, whenever you're playing racing games or things that require you to be watching what you're doing, if you're not watching what you're doing, you're gonna crash, which I just did there. Okay, so now, out of curiosity, let's test out 8K. So let me disable upsampling. So we'll turn this off, frame generation off, and let's go to 8K. Now, prior, it would use too much VRAM, even on the 4090, so we'll see if this is doable here. Alright, there we go. I think it's just loading scene. Reset the afterburner one more time here. And see, that's what happens. As we do 8K, it takes a little while to load the textures, and then you'll have a few little stutters. We're using 26 gigabytes of VRAM, averaging 59 FPS, 1% latency at 46. So yeah, 8K is doable on the 5090. You just gotta, like I said, wait until the textures load up in the scene here, and it will actually work. Pull up the map here, and we'll try to do another race here. Let's go down here. Yeah, those extra effects there, I want to be able to turn those off. I think you can do it individually with each car, which kind of sucks. There should be a way to turn it off for all cars, but I don't know if it works that way. But yeah, pretty impressive feat. 8K is actually doable. Now on the 4090 it would max out the VRAM, because obviously right now we're using 26. But with the 5090, we had 32 gigabytes of VRAM, so
This is just...
Stop hitting my car!
pretty cool.
Bert's taking this chase off-road.
I gotta wait till I lose the cops, and then I could,
Lost sight of that suspect, dispatch.
We lost
Oh,
that
God, it's
suspect in
chasing me.
Jefferson Hills.
I'm gonna have to terminate this pursuit, dispatch. Suspect got away.
Alright, let's go, before we... It's probably loading the text here, so give me one moment here for the game to process what's going on here. Hopefully we didn't get locked up here. That's the thing, whenever you're using AK, it really does max everything out, so you have to, Alright, let's see if we can pull this up here. Once we get the race started, we'll lower down to 1440p native resolution here, and we'll see how that one plays. Alright, so now let's lower down the 1440p. One moment from the monitor to respond here. Oh, it should be a whole lot smoother now. Reset the afterburner.
I'm hoping you provide a challenge.
Reset the afterburner. Probably, like I said, you have to reload the textures when you change resolutions. That seems the way this engine works. Whenever you change the resolutions, it takes a moment to process the different textures for different resolutions, it seems.
Oh, it's on now. I'll let you off on that one.
I'm not giving up, so forget it. I'm right here.
Okay, so 1440p native, averaging 211 FPS, 1% low stay at 156, max FPS at C31. And very briefly, let's test out DLSS quality mode here. So, oops. Turn on upsampling to DLSS quality mode. Reset the afterburner.
In pursuit of those suspects, dispatch. Street punks are bashing each other up out here.
I'm gonna reset one more time there. It had a little stutter.
Patrol has joined the party. And we're ready to take this perp down. Hey, look in your rear view. I'm about to take it.
You won't be ahead for long.
So 1440p DLSS quality mode, averaging 220 FPS, 1% low stay at 166, and a max FPS at 246. Alright, let's turn off upsampling here. And then let's lower down to 1920 by 1080p. One moment from monitor to respond here. Reset the afterburner.
I am not going to let you win my money.
Reset one more time because we were probably adjusting the textures, which I did mention happens when you change resolutions.
That don't count. I wasn't paying attention.
Patrol here. We are ready to take this pump
And
down.
off to the finish line here. So average 225 FPS, 1% low stay at 176, max FPS at 242 there. I wanted to call it out before the race ended because it'll go crazy at the end here. Alright, now let's go back to 4K native. If I could see what I'm doing here. Apply that resolution. One moment. Alright, reset the afterburner, and then we'll just get away from these cops. And then we'll get ready to close out the video here.
Suspect just pulled a Houdini at Lakeshore Quarry.
Suspect is long gone.
Okay, I think that gives you a good look at Need For Speed Unbound at 4K, 8K, 1440p, and 1080p native resolutions. If you did enjoy the video, do give this video a like. If you want to see more content like this, more RTX 5090 gaming benchmarks on my Ryzen 9 9950X CPU, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, pre-sale support, and I will see you guys soon enough for another video presentation. Later guys, peace out.